Next day, early morning. I wake up slowly, the soft light of the morning slipping through the curtains, casting a warm glow over the room. Taehyung is beside me, still asleep, his chest rising and falling in the calmest rhythm. My body feels heavy but in a pleasant way. Completely at ease, I glance at him, his features relaxed and peaceful in the quiet of the morning. His arms is draped over me and I feel the comforting weight of it against my body. For a moment, I just lie there enjoying the stillness, the quiet connection between us. I can't believe last night actually happened. My first time. I hadn't known it would be like this, so gentle, so full of care. I close my eyes again, savoring the peace, the feeling of being close to him. Taehyung stares next to me, his hand lightly brushing my hairs from my face. I open my eyes to find him looking at me, a soft, sleepy smile playing on his lips. Good morning, he murmurs, his voice rough from sleep but still warm. I smile back, feeling a little shy despite the comfort of the moment. Morning. He stresses a little and I watch as the muscles in his arms flex. You doing okay, right? He asks, his fingers gently gazing my cheek. It's a small gesture, but it feels significant, like he's making sure I am still okay after everything. I nod, feeling safe content. Taehyung smiles again, leaning in, and I can't help but close my eyes, soaking in it. Everything about this feels right. After a bit, Taehyung pulls away and getting out of bed with a groan, says, his voice still husky with sleep, I will make breakfast for us. You just relax. If it was another day, I would have teased him about him making breakfast, as his breakfast skills are as much non-existent as mine. But I remained silent. I couldn't help but find my cheeks getting warmer. I nodded my head while looking down. He leans towards me and pecks my forehead again. Then he leaves, still wearing only his joggers. Behind his back, my nail marks grins at me, making me shy. Feeling a flutter in my chest, I can't believe how sweet he is, how kind he makes me feel like cared for in a way I never imagined I would experience. But as I start to drift back into the peaceful age of morning, my phone buzzes on the nightstand. At first I try to ignore it, but its repetitive ringing makes it hard for me to ignore it. I picked up my phone. Nina, my best friend, tells me, where are you? I am standing in front of your hostel room. What? You came back already? Ain't you coming back tomorrow? And why even you calling me, girl? You have a spare key, remember? I forgot the key at my house, girl. Dump. Okay, wait, I am coming. I am at Taehyung's place only, it don't take too much time. Whoa, I think I missed some tea. Shut up, girl. I cut the call and ran my hand over my face. This girl, how can she be so careless? Shaking my head, I get out of the bed, winching a little due to a little soreness. I grabbed my sweatshirt from the couch, which Taehyung had previously kept neatly. I smile while wearing this over my sleeveless dress. I come to the living room and see Taehyung coming towards the bedroom with the 2 plates of pancake in his hand. Why did you come outside? I was bringing breakfast in bed, right? And don't worry, these are edible. A laugh leaves my mouth hearing him. I believe you, my caring boyfriend, but I need to go. Nina came back and she got her key. What? But I plan to cuddle whole day with you. He pouts, which makes him look so adorable. I reach towards him and picks his lips. I will quickly come back. Quickly, I doubt, considering how you two talk, but I am counting on coming back. This peasant can only wait now. Such a drama queen. It's King Tesoro, don't change my gender. I was about to reply, but the doorbell rang. Taehyung put the plates on the center table and reaches the door. Upon opening the door reveals Taehyung's best friend Jimin. You won't believe what I got. Smiling widely, he shows Taehyung a bag. It seems heavy, but before he can finish his sentence, he sees me. Then looks at Taehyung. Oh, Wayan is here. Yes, Jimin, Wayan is here. Hello. Awkwardly smiling, he scratches his neck. My presence here seems very unexpected of him. Suddenly I felt shy. True, this is not the first time I am here at Taehyung's apartment, but sure, this is the first time I am here this early morning. My cheeks flush with embarrassment. I try to hide it, but I can't help the rush of pink coloring my face. Hey, Jimin, I say, smiling sheepishly, my eyes darting away from him. I know he must be able to tell I just woke up and that I wasn't exactly planning on leaving. My mind races, my pulse quickening with the awkwardness of the situation. I'm coming later then, Taehyung. No, I am leaving actually. You guys carry on. You are leaving already? You sure you don't need a little more time here? Jimin asks, then looks at Taehyung, his face adoring with a teasing grin. I feel myself turning even pinkier, but I manage a small laugh, too busy to notice Taehyung's expression. I have got to go, Nina needs me. Saying this, I quickly run away from there, still in disbelief. How come a person like me become this shy? Nina would freak out. I am halfway through the apartment gate when my phone rang again. Knowing it was Nina, I ignored it. Bish will yell at me if I pick it up. I tucked my hairs behind my ears, and that time I realized my ears were empty. My earrings, I left them in Taehyung's room. Shying, I turned back and go towards Taehyung's apartment as it's only a minute away. Plus, that earring is my favorite one, has blue crystal on it. Reaching Taehyung's apartment, I was about to knock on the door, but I find it already open. So I pushed the door aside. I opened my mouth to call Taehyung, but I hear the clear, loud voice of Jimin, which makes my brows knit. So you finally own the bed, huh? I frown hearing Jimin's voice, but his next words make me freeze. I feel as if someone terribly snatched me here from my lap. Writen was finally in your bed. 6 years later. Sunday. Sundays are so much blessing for a corporate slave like me. I try to sleep like an orange cat on an average afternoon so that I can be charged for the coming week. Keyword try. Cause suddenly the door opens and a little 5 years old munchkin comes inside while screaming, Mama. Yeah, my son Ray comes, breaking my dream of being a lazy Sunday morning. I try to ignore his voice, but he screams louder. Wake up, Mama. Ray, go to Grandma. Let Mama sleep. I whine, dipping my face more into my soft pillow. No, Mama, wake up. It's morning. Everyone will buy new Chikorita plushie. Wake up. He screams. This time he climbs up the bed and sits on top of me. This boy and his obsession with Pokemon, especially with Chikorita plushie. Every child in his age gets obsessed with Pikachu, but this boy seems obsessed with Chikorita. He whines while keeping his head over mine. This boy is very stubborn. I wonder why he became like this. Okay, I'm up. You climb down. We will go after you freshen up. As soon as I say those words, I hear him loud, cheerful scream. He immediately gets down. I sit up on the bed and a smile forms on my face seeing his happy face. My boy has been silent since last 2 weeks as I was busy. Oh Ryan, you wake up, it's good. I look at the source of the voice and find my mom standing at the doorway. Ray goes to her immediately. My pancakes are ready. Come quickly, Ray is too excited today. This seems the reason behind my son's stubborn nature. His over-pampering grandma. I wonder where my strict mom went. Yeah, Mom, I will take your grandson out today. Mom rolls her eyes and takes Ray in her arms. Then, talking to him sweetly, she takes him to the kitchen to feed him. I stretch my limbs and let out a yawn. Seems like I need to postpone my becoming an orange cat plan. I take a deep breath and finally push myself out of the cozy comfort of my bed. The smell of pancakes and jasmine tea fills the air, and I feel my exhaustion slipping away just a little. I head to the bathroom, splash my face with cold water, quickly change into something comfortable. When I step out of my room, I find my dad sitting on the couch flipping through the newspaper with a neutral expression. Morning, Dad, I say, my voice a little softer than I meant to be. His gaze flicks up. Morning, he replies, then gazes back into his newspaper. I step towards the kitchen, but Ray is already darting out to meet me, a big smile on his face. Mom washing dishes. I quickly have my breakfast, and Ray and I head out to buy Ray's plushie. Sometimes later. Ray happily walks beside me as I stroll through the grocery section with my cart is half full with necessary items. In his hand, he tightly clutches his new plushie. He seems to too much like it. Thank goodness, we finally found this plushie in the mall, unless Ray would be so sad. See, Mama, Chikorita is so beautiful. I chuckle hearing his happy voice. We now reach the dairy section. While checking the dairy products, I see a young woman worriedly checking baby milk powder price. In her hand, her newborn seems in a discomfort, occasionally crying too. My heart clenches. She must not have enough money with her. Ray, baby, stay here near the cart, okay? I am coming after talking to that auntie. Be a good boy. Okay, Mama. I ruffle Ray's hair and go to that young girl. Hopefully, she will take my help. Ray stands beside the grocery cart, clutching his new Chikorita plushie. His eyes scanning the aisles absent-mindedly. His mother has asked him to wait just a moment while she helps someone. Ray squeezes his new plushie tightly. Suddenly, a man bumps into him from behind, causing Ray to stumble slightly. The man immediately steps back, eyes wide with concern. He definitely didn't bump into Ray intentionally. Oh, I'm sorry, boy. You are okay, right? The man says, his voice warm and apologetic. Ray looks up, his eyes wide as he takes in the man's appearance. He is tall with messy dark hair and a soft, genuine smile. Ray blinks and to his surprise, the man is holding the same exact Chikorita plushie as him. The plushie was almost identical, but he seemed to a little bigger. Whoa, you got a Chikorita plushie too? Ray asks excitedly, his voice filled with awe. He glanced down at his own plushie, then the man's. The man's smile grew wider, both sensing the boy is alright and his interest in the plushie too. Yeah, I just bought it too. Seems like we have the same taste in Pokemon, huh? Ray nods vigorously, his grin matching the man's. It is the best one. Chikorita is the best, right? The man chuckles. You are absolutely right. Chikorita is awesome. My name's Taehyung, by the way. I am Ray. The boy replies, still holding his plush tight. My mom said Chikorita is cute, but she likes Pikachu more. She thinks Pikachu is the cutest one. I don't know why she thinks like this. Chikorita is the cutest. Taehyung laughs. The way Ray says this is so adorable. Pikachu is cute too. But no one can beat Chikorita. Both said it in unison and burst into laughter. Oh, finally found someone who thinks like me. Giggling, Ray nods. Me too, uncle. That's nice, right? It's good that I bumped into you then. But buddy, why you were standing alone here? Are you lost? Where's your... He couldn't finish his sentence as he hears a high-pitched female voice. Ray, how many times I have to tell you to talk to strangers? In an instant, Ray was snatched away from Taehyung. He looks at the source of the voice, understanding it must be Ray's girlfriend. Miss, I don't mean any harm. His voice gets stuck in his throat as he sees Ryan there, his ex, scolding the child badly. What do you think you were doing, talking to a stranger like that, huh? She scolded, her voice firm and filled with a protective air. Ray's face drops a little confused. His eyes brims with tears after suddenly seeing his mom this furious. But Mama, he's nice. He has a security too. Varun doesn't soften. She looks back at Taehyung, her eyes blazing. I don't care if he has a security. You don't talk to strangers, especially not like that. She then flashed her card in one hand and with another flashes ring. Her eyes this time settling on him. How dare you talk to my son like that? Stay away from him. Saying this, she starts to walk away from him. Ray tries to go as fast as he can while clutching his new plushie tightly. Taehyung stands there, loosely gripping onto his own plushie. Mama, so she has a child. To be continued.